Welcome, 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 oh welcome to another episode of Couch Potatoes, episode 24. To all of our audio listeners, thank you once again for listening to our very handsome sounding voices. It's just me and Edward today. Bruce decided to lag. He didn't want to come. He made it very clear. It's not like he had to go to class or anything. He just didn't want to arrive. So leave in the comments below, like, oh, forget Bruce. He's whack. The person who has the best hate comment will get a prize. What?
Damn.
I don't know. We'll see. Or don't. Be nice. Maybe I'm just tricking you to see how humane you are. But in more important news, there's a new member to the team. And the reason why I'm sounding like this, a little solemn, dark, is because...
A little deeper?
Yeah, a little deeper. My throat is not that well. And plus, this person, as much help as she's going to bring to the table, just something about her. I don't know. Just, I just cough when I see her. We hang out. But, yeah, we have a new producer, finally, that can help with the camera work and keeping us in check with the social media, blah, 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 nonsense. We have Diana. You've seen her in previous. You could wave your hand to the fans. Okay. That was lame, but it's okay. She's here. You've seen her before. You've come on like what? 2-3 episodes? Two? So she's here. She's going to help us out. Clean up house a little bit. So, yeah. It's great to have you. Welcome to the team. As I speak, my nose just keeps getting more and more stuffed. Sound like a clown. This is going to be a long episode. But that being said, the introductions are done. Let's move forward. We are now trying to do the show in a more organized and structured way.
Hopefully. So,
long story short, we're going to approach this in a more of a news weekly type of thing. So whatever happens that week, we're going to talk about it, or at least what we want to talk about, we're going to mention on the show. If you want to hear something or us talk about it, DM us or leave it in the comments, or don't. Let us do our thing, because we're going to do that at the end of the day. But yeah, so we have these things called our Couch Potato Bites of the Week. These are little things that has either happened to us, or we've seen, or we're interested in talking about. And we're going to do that. And then we're going to end the show with a segment that I'll get to once we get there. Yeah, our goal is to be within the hour. So you guys don't have to listen to like 4 parts of the same episode. And yeah, so I hope you guys understand that. If not, then I don't know why you listen to us. But moving forward, let's talk about some movie stuff, movie news. We have some new movies coming out. Oh, yeah, I feel like you're silent the whole time. You can say hi, Edwin.
Hi.
All right, that's enough. So moving forward, we have a couple of things that we came out. We have the Lion King teaser trailer that came out.
Oh yeah, the live action.
Yeah,
CGI. Really?
Well, it technically is live action.
Yeah. Because it's not animated.
But I mean, it's
it's to celebrate the 25th anniversary. No,
I think
it came out in '94.
It did?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Lion King fan.
Oh,
I love Lion King, but I'm not like a fanboy like you. I don't wear lion onesies.
I mean,
go to sleep.
I do.
Then we have the Aquaman final trailer, and then we're also gonna talk about the Toy Story teasers, both of them that came out.
Toy Story 4.
Yeah, damn. Which is, I mean, I knew people had talked like, oh, it's gonna happen, but it just
shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the way the third one ended.
Yeah.
But I've seen all those. You've only seen the Aquaman one?
Yeah, I've only seen the Aquaman one.
So,
I haven't seen the Toy Story or the Lion King.
Okay, well, to all our visual listeners, auditory. Well, to all the audio listeners, I apologize. You're just gonna hear Edward's reaction. So if you want to exaggerate your reactions, like whoa, if your reaction is like whoa,
go. That's exaggerating.
Go just go like, oh wow.
My dad's was great at that.
Here we go. So we're gonna first show him the Lion King trailer, which I've seen already, and now we're watching the Lion King trailer, and I'm just sitting here with Edward, and he's watching.
Oh,
I'm narrating this episode.
Oh, that's cool. They have like the same sequence of animals.
Pretty much. Our kingdom.
Is that Morgan Freeman?
No, it's
Darth Vader.
Yeah.
I like that dude. I don't know, but that dude's dope.
Pretty sure he did the original voice too.
No way.
Or maybe not. Classic.
Oh, look at the little guy. He's gonna be king. Oh man.
It's
What was
pretty
that?
good.
King's Rock?
Clean. Yeah.
Yeah. Simba.
Yeah, that
Glover.
cast. Yeah,
he
he's
gonna be
playing
Simba?
Simba.
Shut
Not
up.
like Simba when he's grown.
Oh, older Simba?
Yeah, older Simba. And
Beyonce,
she's
what?
playing Nala.
Yo, that's sick.
Remember. Crazy, huh? So yeah, summer 2019, which we think may be a little far away, but really it's it's like right around the corner.
Yeah, 2018 went by so fast. So
I mean, for being CGI, it looks pretty nice. Oh, and the score is gonna be done by Hans Zimmer.
what other ones has he done?
The Dark Knight trilogy.
Oh,
The one. What's that space movie with Matthew
Oddballs?
McConaughey?
Oh,
You say
Oddballs
no.
or Spaceballs?
No.
That's funny.
It's what's the one he did? The one that was like really crazy. It was about like time travel and like space time continuum, and that they get older because they were like trying to find a new planet. Interstellar.
Oh, I haven't seen those.
Okay, well he's essentially done a lot of like Christopher Nolan pictures. So yeah, I'm excited for that. So moving forward, there's also the Toy Story 4 teasers. I'm just gonna show you the Keegan-Michael Key one because I think that one's funnier.
Oh, look, a commercial.
Oh. So now we're gonna watch. To all our audio listeners, Edward is about to observe another Toy Story 4 teaser trailer.
Oh yeah, it sounds like him.
There's a cute bear. There's a cute duck. It's pretty cute. It's awesome.
Yeah, the duck. What about the rabbit?
Oh, the rabbit's cute too. Have you seen it? No?
His ears,
Your mom. His ears.
the wings. What?
So yeah. Whose phone is that? Oh my
Damn.
gosh. Phone's going off. Wait, let me check mine. This outside. So what do you
That's
think?
pretty cool.
Cool, right?
What's the premise of this one?
I don't know. They haven't revealed much detail,
Nah?
but there are apparently going to be new toys. Obviously, those included. Oh, let me search it up. But what do you think of a Toy Story 4?
Well, I need to know the premise before I can formulate a thought on it.
Oh, but just the idea of there being a Toy Story 4.
I don't know. I think they should have just ended it in 3.
I thought it was a good way to end
Yeah.
Andy's legacy.
Like Andy left for college, a new girl that had the same imagination.
What was
as
her name?
him.
Like Maggie or what was it?
I don't know.
Oh, another fun fact: Toy Story 4 is going to include Keanu Reeves.
That's cool.
I'm excited to see what the. Yeah, look, there's nothing.
Oh, so that's why I've seen like memes of John Wick and as a toy.
It's
That
shooting
makes
it.
sense now.
They just say it's an upcoming 3D computer animated comedy film and the third sequel to Toy Story. So that's it. They don't really say much.
I mean, I still like the first 2 more.
I thought the third one was a nice way to end, but
Yeah.
I guess they want to come back. But that's that. So you liked it? I thought it was pretty funny. I thought it was cute. Thought it worked.
Yeah, especially the duck.
Yeah, and the rabbit. To infinity and your mom. Comedy. You gotta love it, right, Dana? Gosh, whoa. All right, no need for that attitude or aggressiveness. But moving forward, Aquaman trailer. I think if anything, that's the movie that's coming out the closest to us.
Yeah,
December 21st. What do you think? Are you excited?
Oh yeah,
Even after DC's row of very questionable
Hey,
films.
man. DC's way better than Marvel.
Okay.
Comic wise. Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, what do we say about? I mean, we have Spider-Man. That's all I have to say.
That's literally one person, Louis.
No, Spider-Man is the everyman, the every woman. Anybody can be Spider-Man.
Yeah, they made a whole verse out of that. The Spider.
Exactly. They made the spider pork or pork spider. What's his name?
Pretty cool.
But be you excited?
Yeah.
What gets you excited for this movie? Even though, like, okay, obviously DC movies have kind of been like a what? I thought she said something.
Like a hit or miss.
Didn't it sound like she said something?
I don't know. I'm not paying attention.
I think I'm just going crazy. All right, yeah, like have been hit or miss. What do you think?
I mean, I'm just excited that they're bringing to light like more characters besides Superman and Batman, because they've just been like squeezed out so much.
Yeah.
And then there's always that like, Aquaman, all he does is talk to fish, when in reality he's just as strong as like Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of OP.
Yeah. Like if you guys read the comics, you'll see like how much of a badass he really is. Get to see Black Manta in the big screen.
Yeah.
Mara.
You know who's playing him?
No, I don't.
The guy. You remember the Get Down, right?
Yeah.
So the guy who played essentially like the lovable villain, the son of the Kingpin.
Yeah.
Him.
That's him.
Yeah, he's playing.
Oh, that's
I forget his
dope.
name, but yeah, he's gonna be playing him.
And then there's what's his name? Aqualad. He's also coming out.
Who is that?
Did you see the black kid when like the fishes were like going over him?
Oh, is that who that is?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't. I don't know too much about the Aquaman universe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. He's dope.
So yeah, are you going in with high expectations or just going in like, just you know what? Let me go in.
I want to say I'm
Enjoy
going in with high because they came out with Wonder Woman, and Wonder Woman was a dope movie. So if they follow those footsteps, this one should be even better. If it's not, DC, you're laying me down.
Dude, I mean, this is the only. It's like the second origin story movie, no? I mean, I know Superman was one, but I kind of feel like that was before they really started this, like the DCEU.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like this. Yeah, this is like their second shot at another solo like hero movie, which I mean I think could work. I think, what's his name? Jason Momoa is very charismatic. I think I don't know him that well in terms of an actor, like acting wise.
Yeah,
I mean I've only seen him so much in things because a lot of the time he plays like the guy who grunts and like hey, yeah. But I think we'll get to see him kind of live up, do a little more.
Acting.
I guess.
Yeah,
do some more.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, and then along with that, we have like Shazam that's also coming out next year.
Shazam's dope too.
Yeah, and I know
little kid that could just say a word and gets powers.
Which I found kind of interesting because obviously the kid he turns into Shazam, but the main character, his best friend is like he has he's essentially disabled and he has like the crutches.
So there's different iterations of him. Where one of them, it's like 5 kids.
Yeah, so 5 kids who morph into one.
Yeah, and they all have a certain disability. So I don't know if they're pulling into like both of those.
No, well, in the trailer, the way they cut it, it seems like just the main kid who's essentially fine.
Yeah.
But I would have thought they would have used his character, the one who's disabled, his best friend, as the guy to be Shazam. Because it's like the whole idea is like a kid who feels like he can't do much. A kid who's essentially bullied all the time.
Yeah.
Becomes like a superhero, and it's like, oh, okay, that's cool. But then I'm like, I mean, I guess unless there's a twist, there's a change, and like they do go with the whole 5 kid approach.
Yeah,
we'll see though. But yeah, like that, and then Wonder Woman 2, I think was supposed to come out next year, but they pushed it to, if I'm correct, 2020. I think I could be wrong, but yeah, so that's happening. But there's a lot of movies coming out. There's a lot of stuff, especially right now. Yeah, 2020, June 5th. Gotta wait a whole another year. But yeah, I'm excited. There's a lot of stuff coming out. I should go over it. Oh, and I guess Avengers. That's right. Year. And I guess segueing into the new Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix. That's gonna be. A lot of people are kind of like, I don't know how I feel about that.
No,
but the smart thing they've been doing is like releasing these on-set photos.
Yeah.
Of like him, and then like the cool little trailers, teasers that they have. and I think it's definitely building up the hype. And I'm assuming they're going for the Dark Knight trilogy feel, the more realistic realism, down to earth, rather than the more like campy like Marvel, DC, what they're trying to do now type of thing. So they're going for like a blend of the Dark Knight and Superman Returns. We're still like we're still in this hero universe, but it's there you go, grounded. That's what I was looking for. A lot more grounded. But we'll see, because obviously there's gonna be a young Bruce Wayne, and his dad is still in the picture in this one.
Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas is still here. So I'm interested in seeing as to whether this is the Joker that's the Joker Batman is gonna face when he grows up to be Batman,
so
or
is this like an origin for Joker?
Yeah, essentially it's an origin story for the Joker.
So is it still gonna be what's his face? Napier. Napier. That's his name.
Who?
Joker's.
His original name? Really?
Something Napier. Yeah.
Oh, I just knew him as the Red Hood, the first Red Hood.
Oh.
Before
second Robin.
Yeah, when he goes kind of insane.
Oh yeah.
Starts blasting everybody.
Kind of died.
Yeah, he kind of died in the game. Yeah.
That'll make you a little cuckoo.
Yeah.
I know they're making a movie of like the 3 Jokers.
Really?
Oh, you do know about the 3 Jokers, right?
Explain. Dive in deeper.
So the first Joker was the mobster one, the old OG one. Second one was the one that everybody kind of grew up like watching the Batman series or whatnot. And the third one is the one that cut off his face. And New 52. Yeah. So you find out in one of them when Batman sits on this chair that's created for like the new gods. This dude sits on it and he asks like, what's Joker's real name? And the chair tells him there's 3 different Jokers. But for some reason, each one knows what the other one knows. So
it's like reincarnated kind of?
Kind of, yeah. Like the Joker just never goes away. But yeah. They're making a movie on that.
I'm curious to see how that works. Like, because everything is so much as like, like so-and-so universe or whatever, the extended universe. So I'm excited to see, like, how they're going to include this. Like that's why I'm curious as to whether this is a Joker Bruce is eventually going to face, or is this a Joker that inspires the Joker that Bruce eventually faces. But we'll see. I'm excited. At first, I was kind of like, there's another attempt at them trying to revive the bad situation there. But I'm like, seeing the set photos, Joaquin Phoenix, seeing him in a bunch of other stuff. He's a great actor.
Walk the Line was a dope movie with him.
Love his accent in that movie.
Oh, yeah.
So smooth. But yeah, so I'm excited to see what he can do. I think he's definitely having fun with the role. I think they're going to let him have fun with it.
Yeah, I think he's more of those actors that really get into their
the method. Like, method actors turn into the character.
That's those.
But it's also interesting to see like where he's gonna land on the terms of like what generation of a Joker. Like we had our Jack Nicholson Joker, we had our Heath Ledger Joker, and then we even before Jack Nicholson we had the what's his name in the '60s when it was oh my gosh. Well, you know what I'm referring to.
I know which one you're talking about.
Joker. Who played the Joker in the 60s? Cesar Romero. Cesar Romero. Whatever. That's when he had the full white and the wig and everything. Yeah. So there's that. And then we had Jared Leto's like crazy punk rock. Like divided in that one. And then we're going to have this Joker. So our 70s, early 80s Joker. We're going to see how he interprets it in terms of the time and his own interpretation of the character itself.
There's so many ways to interpret Joker.
Yeah.
DC came out with the comic recently.
Another comic?
You should
like a rebirth or revival? Or
no, this one's like a whole different spin-off. So this one's called White Knight. And then this one, basically, the Joker goes back to his original dude. Mm-hmm. And this dude starts showing how Batman's like the actual evil guy.
Evil?
Yeah. That's why it's called White Knight.
White Knight. Pretty Batman White Knight. Oh, it just came out too.
Yeah. It's part of their black label, so there's some like...
Oh, yeah, yeah. Cool. I'm gonna check that out.
One though. Like,
yeah,
definitely check
Rose of Batman and Joker are reversed, with Batman being depicted as a villain of the story and Joker as a hero. That's Joker's, crazy.
The hero. They totally show like how they show the bad stuff of Batman, like the way he operates.
Oh, okay.
And then, yeah. Pretty dope though.
Oh man. Well, I mean, speaking of Batman and clowns.
Clowns.
Let's move on to the Tekashi 6ix9ine situation.
Oh man. Just
I feel like you. All I know is that from what I've read and seen, just on the headlines and Twitter and social media, that he is potentially on the chopping board to be sentenced to a very long sentence in jail. But what do you know? What do you know?
So what I know is that this dude, earlier, like this month, I believe, or last month, went to court because of some like gang stuff, where they told him like, oh, he's off the hook, but he can't say Treyway in his songs or anything because that's affiliated with the gang.
Oh yeah.
And then this dude, 2 weeks ago or last week, he was caught doing some like something with firearms and some other stuff also affiliated with the gang. So because he was caught with like an actual gun in his hand and everything,
oh shoot,
the sentence for that was like 25 to a year.
Yeah, and he's on parole, so it's like he's automatically yeah.
So this dude screwed, but this dude did like the worst thing you could ever do. He's like a rat, man.
So is that why he potentially might not get sentenced?
Well, he might not get sentenced to life. Maybe they'll reduce it. But I do know that they like just transferred him to another facility, which is like just for like people that rat out. Yeah. But it's just like, if you barely had any street cred in the rap industry,
it's totally torn.
It's like way down the drain now. It's like, yeah, sure, you may want to like, get out of jail or whatever, but if you're in the game, you're in the game. That's what YG, The Game, and all these cats were telling him when he first came to LA. Because these guys are like Bloods, and this dude was fronting as a Blood. I don't know if he actually is. But they told him, like, this isn't a game. Like, this is the lifestyle we grew up on. But,
oh, man.
I don't know.
No, I mean, yeah, he essentially spoke his future into reality. Sorry. Huh? Yeah, no, it was Bruce. Did you get the message?
No. Did he do it to the group?
Yeah, he did it.
Oh, no, I haven't gotten it.
But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, man, oh wait, no, he was just, yeah, it was just like, it's like, I'm not gonna lie, there are videos where he does that are funny and I'm like humorous, but when you think about it, it's like what are you saying, bro? Like, I get it, maybe it comes with the hype, maybe it comes with the people around you as well, but it's one of those things where it's like, sometimes you gotta watch your mouth, bro.
Oh yeah.
Especially when you start saying things like that, like Treyway, this and that, blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't even know what that was until now you just said it. So I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, no.
So it's like you're treading on a very dangerous path. You should be aware of the consequences. And half of the time it's either jail time or you're dead. So that's why it's like you just gotta. And then the problem is like with these like younger kids that are coming up. Like, I mean, we're not essentially old people already, but like, we grew up in a generation where we weren't as exposed to like social media or like these SoundCloud rappers, because that wasn't even a thing. Our thing was like, we're trying to find the latest thing on the radio and then trying to find it on LimeWire.
Or you'd go to Walmart and there'd be that one guy that's like trying to sell you his little CD.
Yeah, hey, buy my mixtape.
Yeah, like give me whatever.
Oh man, one time you bought.
Oh yeah, in Hollywood. That was pretty funny.
He had like one good beat.
And that was it.
It was the rest was like, oh my gosh.
That's right. But yeah, no, I feel.
So yeah, it's just one of those things that's like, I mean, I don't even know what to say. Hopefully everything comes out okay, because I don't even know what's going on. Like, I don't even know why he's like, I don't know his backstory too much. I don't know. I just know what I've seen, what he's presented, and I base my opinion of him off of that and his music off of that. Yeah, maybe he has some dope beats, but that's as much. Like, I haven't, like, it's one of those things where the only time I think of Tekashi is when I see his name in the headline.
Yeah.
And then this time it just happens to be next to a line that says he might get locked up for life.
Yeah,
or apparently
life.
Not that long anymore, because he ratted some people out.
Yeah.
But man, but enough of that clownness.
Why would you paint your hair like a rainbow?
Yeah, I wonder why he did that. I'm curious. And why would you tattoo? Would you tattoo your face?
With a bunch of 69 numbers.
Yeah, his whole body. I think part of his body.
He has a 69 like on his hand. I'm like, what?
I don't know if it's his arm or his body, where it's like little 69s all over, like just one thing. And he also tattooed the oh, did he? The what's his name from Saw? The little
Jigsaw
on his face or somewhere in his body.
Like the puppet's face?
Yeah, the puppet's face. And I mean, he had a chain, but I know he did the puppet's.
Man, this is why I don't like these days rappers.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if they realize that they're going to get old.
Oh, yeah.
Skin wrinkles. Like, one thing is, like, on your body, on your arm, whatever, you know, that's your thing. But on your face, like, your face is for sure going to wrinkle. And it's just going to be like a sad, not going to be 69, it's going to be like a swoosh and like a salute or something. But yeah, it's like, he gets me riled up because he's essentially, I mean, he's like 20 something? Isn't he our age? 24?
I hope he isn't.
I hope he isn't giving us a bad name. This is our generation. He's 22. He's born 1996, May 8th.
I'm not 96. I'm cool.
Was he 2 days older than you? So yeah, he's 22, and he has a kid.
Yeah, he has a daughter,
partner. So he's a daughter and a partner as well. And it's like, dude, like, I don't know. I mean, there's only so much I know, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But let's move on from that because he's already getting me irritated and riled up. Moving forward, something more positive, something I've been wanting to talk about since the moment the first news of its production was going to come out. Creed 2, a revival of the Rocky series. Not, well, obviously it happened with Creed.
With Creed, yeah.
But this is like another chapter in this new era. You saw it already.
Yeah,
I saw it already.
Night.
You hadn't seen it, right, Diana? You haven't seen it?
Have you seen the Rocky movies?
I've seen one.
Bruh.
You've seen one?
Which one?
Okay, I'll let that slide.
Do you have a Blu-ray player?
Huh?
Do you have a Blu-ray player?
No. Wait, I might.
Because I have the collection. I can let you borrow it.
Okay.
Alright.
I think I could.
Alright, you were saying?
Gosh. Just a quick, reminder for everybody. If you make a commitment, make sure to remember that commitment and don't commit to other things. Because I know certain people who want to do things and then they committed to something already and now they can't go to this thing. And then it's like, come on. And I hope he listens to this episode.
Oh.
And he knows who I'm talking about. I'm looking at you, buddy. You know I'm talking to you. Go ahead and dislike this. Whatever. It is what it is. Imagine it wasn't recording. Just pointing to the camera. Oh, wait, how are we on time, by the way?
We should be like at,
How are we on the audio?
32 minutes.
Oh, okay, we're good.
Yeah,
we're on
I've
time.
been checking.
No, I got scared because I'm like, oh, we've been we're just going on and on.
No.
Okay, that gives us some time to kind of delve into this then. Okay, so Creed 2. Initial reaction.
Okay, so first of all, in case nobody knows the history behind this,
Wait,
shame on you guys.
quick. Spoiler alert.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, were you planning on watching it?
I just won't pay attention.
Okay, don't pay attention.
All right.
All right.
So, Rocky, what was it, 4?
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, 4.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's Rocky 4. So you have Rocky's initial enemy, which was Apollo Creed, right? The heavyweight champ.
They develop a romance in 3.
Yeah, they became really close friends in 3 because he started training him and whatnot. But this dude was like the all-American, if you will, of boxing. His
the
boxing shorts were the U.S. flag, everything, right? So they introduced this character named Ivan Drago, which was played by what's his name? Dolph
Lundgren, I think.
Yeah. As a Russian, right? And because it's all, USSR versus the US always, at arms. You had Apollo going against Ivan. And Ivan just, hit Apollo a little too many times that he just died in the whole ring. And that kind of fuels, what's his name? Or is it, what's his son's name?
Oh my gosh. I just know him as Drago.
No, the Apollo's son.
Oh, Apollo's son, Creed. Adonis.
Oh, that's Adonis, there we go.
Or Donnie. That's it.
Yeah. So in this Creed 2, now you have Apollo Creed's son going against Ivan Drago's son. That's just classical. Come on, if you grew up watching the Rocky movies, that's tight. So what's your initial?
Greatest movie of the year.
Really?
Number one.
Huh.
I'm just kidding. It's number one movie that I one of from the movies I've seen this year already, and I've only seen like 3, so I can't really say much. But wait, when did Black Panther come out? Did it come out this year or last year?
I'm pretty sure that was last year.
Yeah, it was. I think. Yeah, it was.
Was it?
Whoa! Oh my gosh!
Oh, it was.
This year has just flown by. Yeah, it was this. Okay. Oh, and when did Infinity War come out?
This year.
Oh my gosh, where is my brain? Okay, it's definitely top 3.
Oh, it came
top
out
5.
January 29th. Cool.
Yeah, I want to go see it together.
Wow. Yeah, I know we did. I just thought it was like last year, man.
No, okay, so it's for sure it's definitely one of the best and better movies I've seen this year. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure you guys like I've been hyping it since like after I saw the first one. Like, I love. First off, I'm a huge Rocky fan. I love the Rocky series. It does get cheesy towards 3 is I think is still great. 4 and 5 are very cheesy. 5 is very up in the air for me. But there's other versions that are much better apparently that I haven't seen. The 6th one, Rocky Balboa, self-titled one, I think it's solid. It's definitely not a power hitter. I think it follows a formula, but it's a solid movie. And then we have Creed, which I thought was, if anything, one of the best movies of that year. And I think it could have won Sylvester Stallone an Oscar. But I think it had to do low-key with the fact that he didn't thank Ryan Coogler or Michael B. Jordan in his Golden Globe speech that he won for Best Supporting Actor. So I feel like maybe the Oscars were watching, they're like, maybe we shouldn't give it to him. It's going to be a lot of controversy. Or maybe in the Oscar speech he would have given, I don't know. I think sometimes things just happen where you're just moving on the quick, you forget. But Ryan Coogler, that's his director. Like, he's the one that brought him on. He's the one that convinced him, hey, come on, do it again.
Do another one, yeah.
Yeah, but whatever. It happened. But I think had everything gone smoothly, I think Sylvester Stallone would have won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor. Because he brought something to... Obviously, Michael B. Jordan killed it. Ryan Coogler killed it with his directing. Everybody was great. Tessa Thompson was amazing. And then Sylvester Stallone. But yet again, they do it again. Strong cast. Different director.
Was it?
Yeah, Ryan Coogler was still producing. I think he was still EP or just a producer. But yeah, different director. I will say this. I think the first Creed did bring something different to the table in terms of directing, creativity, and different angles. Like,
yeah, I can see
the
that.
first fight that he had with that kid from Philly.
The dude that took his Mustang?
No. His first pro fight.
Oh, okay.
So when that was just a one take.
Yeah.
That one take fight, like, that was crazy.
Really?
Like, yeah, it was a one take fight. Choreographed, rehearsed. Like, some people are like, oh, it looks very choreographed. Okay, first off, it's not like the original slugfest that it was back in the old Rocky movies. Like, it's actual technical defensive fighting. But also, it's a one take. Like, you're supposed to be choreographed. You have one shot at this amazing idea. And if anybody messes up, you have to set it up again.
And
it's like, but I think Creed 2 did bring, like, certain things, like, to the table that, oh, that's interesting, that's cool. I think the fight scenes were great. I think they were still dope. Brutal. Maybe a little more brutal than the last one. Like, that first fight that he has with Drago.
Oh, that guy just got beat.
He got bludgeoned. He broke him.
Yeah.
His dad said break him, and he did. What was it? Isn't it Victor Drago? His son's name?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
I think in terms of just everything, I thought it was just another great movie. I thought it was a great sequel. I think the first one is a little better, but I think that's just the Coogler touch. Ryan Coogler's like just hands on it. I think he's just been having a great year as a whole. But I think this one still it's up there. It's up there with it. This is a movie that I would recommend seeing in theater because I feel like it's just it's an experience. Like, you're there and it's like, man. Also, Dolph Lundgren, who has been known to be very, like, rigid in terms of acting. I liked him in this. I think
you could connect more if you will.
Yeah, I think if anything, one of the reasons I like Creed 2 is because they gave us a look at the villain. The so-called villain in this movie. Like it wasn't just like the monster from Rocky 4.
Yeah,
it was like the man who killed
lost.
Rocky's best friend, but also was broken by Rocky himself.
Yeah, because he lost everything.
He lost the support of his own country, his wife.
That's probably like the biggest thing, you know.
Yeah, and it's like, and his son too. I think. Oh, okay. Well, let's wrap. Oh, let me just say the final. I think them two together. I think they brought something to the table in terms of displaying a family that was broken, but towards the end managed to come together, realizing that they only have each other at the end of the day.
Son?
Yeah, father and son. And the shot when they're jogging together, I thought it was so dope. It was so simple, but it means so much.
Sometimes it's simple things, man. Sometimes it's just a simple
like
thing.
It's such a foreshadow, and in the beginning they show him driving the car, telling him like
I really want to see another one.
Oh, that's what
fighting. Because if the ending is the actual like dad actually going next to the son, that'll make their boxing so much better. Because now it's like, okay, now I could actually like.
So you want to see a Drago series?
Oh,
now?
hell yeah!
Hey.
Well, maybe not a series, but another Drago one? Versus Creed.
That could be interesting.
I want to see another one of those. Yeah.
To be honest, I think I would be happy with not having another Creed. Only because I feel like they kind of like, I think the whole journey has been him trying to overcome the shadow, like his dad's shadow. In the first one, they made it seem like it was, but in this one, they kind of show how not entirely.
Yeah.
But he finally did, with the support of his family, realizing I'm doing it for me. This is who I am. By the way, the baby in the movie is so adorable. Oh my gosh, it made me want to have a kid.
Oh.
But then, sorry, just quick snippet. In the movie theater, a boxing movie, a drama film, a family decided to bring a baby, and the baby started crying. And there was 2 twins, little kids, like 4 years old, running up and down the steps throwing a bottle. Why?
Bro, in my theater, there were like, teenagers throwing shoes across the fucking theater?
Oh my gosh. But would you at least be able to hear the dialogue? Like,
oh yeah,
in the scene when they're in the trophy room talking, I barely heard Rocky and like the important dialogue because of the baby.
Oh no, we just told them to shut up or we're gonna go outside.
See. But yeah, as soon as I heard that, then it reminded me, oh yeah, maybe I don't want a kid. So yeah, but yeah, that's any final thoughts about this movie? Is it a must watch?
At least for me, yeah, you should definitely watch it. But I felt like it was a little too long. Like the 2 hours felt like 2 hours, and I don't think a movie should feel like 2 hours if it is 2 hours. But nah, it's like kind of like the same formula the Rockies had, you know, failure at the beginning, and then it's like I really like the fact that they show him as a star. And then you see the hunger that Drago had, because, I mean, this dude came from nothing. And there's always that, like, in the Rocky films, you would always see, like, oh, that's why Rocky failed, because he was in the stardom. Now he needs to get that hunger back. And that they like, capitalized in this one, because, you know, he lost the first fight, and then he comes back even more raw in, like, the second fight because of the training that Rocky put him through.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that was just dope. That I mean, if it worked for a whole generation with Rocky.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. People were like, a lot of critics. That's like, critics, y'all need to sit down and enjoy a movie. Because a lot of people say, oh, it follows the same formula, blah, 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 blah. So you want to make a Rocky movie without loss and triumph, without boxing, without an awesome training sequence, without love, without loss. So what do you want? Rocky driving a car for like 3 hours? Like, no. What you want is an awesome training sequence in the middle of the desert with Michael B. Jordan showing off his pecs, like huge.
I need to get that dude like workout.
Yeah, he is ripped, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I look at that movie made me want to run like 10 miles.
Nah, I don't know about that.
I think I'm gonna watch the movie, both movies before we run the marathon. I'm gonna get hyped. But yeah, definitely must watch in theaters. I might go watch it again. That's how much I liked it. And I'm not gonna lie, maybe I'm biased. I just like long movies, but I didn't mind the 2 hours. Funny though that you said that. The first Creed was 2 hours and 13 minutes.
That one didn't seem that long.
This one was 2:10.
Yeah,
so it was 3 minutes longer.
Yeah,
but the fact maybe that says something that you felt the length.
Maybe.
But yeah, I'm glad, and yeah, just watch it. Go ahead and watch it. Diana, go watch it. Yeah,
watch
everybody.
some Rocky movies first. At least 4.
Yeah,
At least 4.
Yeah, at least 4. So you can know whoa, okay, this is serious.
Yeah.
But moving on, like we said, we wanna. What are we on time again? Sorry.
45.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. We did it. We that's not. But that being said, like I said, we want to be more organized. We want to now introduce closing segments to the show, you know, to kind of bring it all together. And the way we want to do it is we want to give what?
No, I didn't say anything.
Why do you lean and then do that? It makes it seem like you're trying to whisper something. What a producer, huh? Making me nervous. But that being said, so yeah, what we want to do is we want to give the guest, or in this case, one of us, one of the guys, or whoever's here, the option to either, you know, complain, a moment of complain a minute, blah, 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 whatever you want is on your head, or show you the video of the week that we've discovered or we've seen from somebody else or seen something, and then kind of just ask you or have you react to it. So what do you want to choose today, Edward?
Well, I want to do the video.
The video. All right, we're doing the video. So then the title of this video is called Garage Worker Crushed by Car. I'm going to put the volume up because to all the audio listeners. Oh, well, we're going to link it to the video.
How long is it?
It's like 2 minutes.
Oh,
but the main part is like, that's what's exciting. So here we go. Right now we're just going to play a video. I wonder if they can hear it.
Oh, okay, so this is like a car dash?
I think or like a garage or something like that.
No, but like the camera?
Yeah, dash cam.
The dash cam? There we go.
So yeah, just watching the video now.
Oh, what the... Why are you laughing at this? This dude just got crushed, man. Okay, I can kind of see why, because it's yelling, but...
Oh my, let's play it back one more time.
Stop. Something's wrong with this guy.
I'm be serious. I'm be serious.
No, you won't.
Oh, I'm not gonna laugh.
I don't. Yo, it's not that funny, Louis.
Yeah, what do you? Okay, maybe.
I mean, I'm laughing because you're laughing.
Maybe I'm just a cruel person. Okay, I'm gonna explain why. I'm gonna explain why it's funny to me, and I'll ask you why it's not funny to you. Wait. Okay.
What?
I think that's a driver. I think that's a driver. Okay, so that's essentially the gist of it. Like, they're just trying to see if he's okay. Okay, let me explain why it's funny to me. I think part of it has to do with the fact that the car is like creeping in.
And
like,
then all of a sudden...
Yeah, and then it just goes boom, boom. But the fact that he sees the car too, he's just like, okay, whatever, on his clipboard or whatever. And the car just room. And then you realize, like, these guys, like, he goes, ah. And they don't back up. Like, they kind of rev it a little bit. I'm like, wait. I think to me, it's just because, like, I think what makes it so funny is the fact that what is going on. Like, it's just like, really? And like, vroom. And maybe the yelling makes it a little funny too.
It's yelling? Yeah,
but it's just so like, and then they come on so nonchalant. Like,
oh, yeah, they're like, hey, you quick?
Yeah, are you okay, bro? And then, like, the clipboard flies out, and then he says, maybe I am just a sick, cruel person. I don't know. Why is it that you don't... This is your question.
It's not that funny,
Why is this video not that funny?
It's not that funny.
Why, Edward? Why is that funny?
You just saw somebody get, like, not essentially run over, but he got crushed against...
I told you.
Okay, maybe it's just me. I'm just an evil person. Maybe I'm just a dark human being. I accept it. It's fine. I accept this fate, and that's what it is. It's okay. But yeah, that was the video of the week, Edward. And that was your question. I guess it's not that funny.
It's not that funny, man.
Let's watch it one more time.
Stop.
This is one more. This is Stubbs. Right?
Who gave the power to this dude to pick the video?
It's funny because I actually saw this off of another podcast, and when they played it, I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Cause I didn't know what was gonna happen, but the guy was laughing, and his wife was like, "You're sick." I'm like, I get why though.
Ramming.
Yo, wait! Listen to that. They revved the car.
Maybe the car got stuck, man. Maybe
But either way, he's like, vroom, vroom, like, dude, you stop the car and then back it up. He's probably saying, "You idiots." My thing is, what were they thinking? Like, I don't think you have to go. I mean, I just how are we on time?
I think maybe you have to be in that situation where you kind of freeze, like, oh shit, did I just hit the dude?
But he backed up and hit him again.
Oh, he hits him again?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he goes, boom, right? And he all right. It's not funny. It's serious. The man was just hurt at his job.
It's not. I told you it wasn't that funny.
Bruce said the same thing.
He laughed?
Also, it was
Yeah.
Bruce laughed.
Did he?
Don't text him right now.
Yo, FaceTime him.
Yeah. Oh, can you message him? Hey, did you laugh at the video of the guy getting crushed by the car? Wait, what was the time again? Sorry.
51.
51. Okay. Oh, we should call him.
Yeah.
Just real quick so we can just, and then we're going to close out the show. But yeah, that's the video segment, everyone. So every week we'll have a new video of similar or maybe a little more funny for your taste.
Hopefully funnier.
We'll show a cow.
Actual funny.
Different type of funny, right?
A cow sitting on a man and then pooping on his face or something. I don't know. We'll come up with something.
Bruce?
Just kidding. He did. Hello. Hi.
Ask him.
I asked him?
Yeah, you ask him.
Okay. Did Box show you the video of the guy being hit by the car?
No, he didn't.
The one when they're like it looks like a...
In the garage? Yeah.
In the garage. And then they hit him. And he's screaming and no.
I don't think so.
It's the Asian guy.
The Asian guy. No.
Wow, he really has amnesia, bro. I sent him the link on Wednesday, and he even reacted to it. Oh, my God. Oh, when we had the meeting.
He said he sent it to you on Wednesday.
I'd send it to him, though.
He said...
Did you open the link?
And then you watched it and then you replied...
Laughing.
Maybe I'm tripping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Mark. You have amnesia.
Yo, did you send
That's
it?
Case closed.
Oh, I guess I didn't send him.
Damn. You just trying to defend that it's funny to you.
I don't know. I guess.
Wow.
Wait, what was the time again? Sorry.
The only thing you sent me on Wednesday was the link for Creed.
Oh, okay, never mind. I forgot to send him the video. I guess we'll just close it out. Like, I mean, I'm assuming Bruce is a nice guy, so I don't think he'd think it'd be funny.
It wouldn't be funny. I don't think
Okay, we'll show him next week. We'll show him the next time.
the video that Mark thinks is hilarious, but that I told him wasn't, and Edward just told me that it wasn't funny.
What is it though?
Wait, oh, you know what? I'm gonna send it to him. Tell him to get ready.
Okay, he said to get ready.
Are you actually gonna send it to me?
Yeah, right now.
Okay, I'm so we're gonna get his amnesia.
Oh, he does. He does.
Wait, why are you accusing me? That's not my fault.
So, for those of you who maybe cannot hear, we're arguing with Bruce over his amnesia problem.
He was really sure about it. What you
Who? Mock?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I kid you not. Maybe because I was describing it to him.
Yo, you get the video?
Did he get the video?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, okay, he's probably watching it now. What's the time on there? Sorry.
54 minutes.
Oh, okay, we're good. And plus, that includes the time that we were just riffing
Yeah.
in the beginning. So I think we cut maybe like 50. That's good. We're just waiting for Bruce's response.
If he laughs,
I'm gonna be dead. I'm gonna be dead.
They were
Okay, that's
buddies
it.
for life.
you two were really meant for each
Oh,
other.
did I ever tell? I was in the car with a friend. And we almost ran over an old lady. But it was because she decided to cross the street when it was our right of way. We just see her and and she rolls, right? She rolls forward.
Wait, the old lady?
Yeah, she goes, and then like she literally rolls. She goes, and then rolls on the floor.
There you go.
See, he's not laughing.
Louis is laughing right now, dog.
He's laughing.
Why are you laughing, Bruce?
Bruce,
That's fucked up.
Bruce, is it kind of funny? It's there you go.
Stop.
There
Oh
you
my.
go.
Okay, clearly we're people who actually like people or have.
Oh man, told you. I'm not crazy, yo.
You guys are cold.
Oh my god.
Right? It's funny, right?
Like the ending part, like when he gets hit, I'm like, oh shit. But like,
Overall, it's funny.
no, I can't say overall. It's
Oh my gosh, what a.
because like I said,
Okay,
the hitting part is like, oh shit.
okay, but it essentially has some funny in it, though, right? Okay, bad. Case closed.
I don't know.
Bruce.
You're arguing that it's
Wait, are we still
hilarious.
recording?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, we almost have low battery.
Okay, we gotta close it. We gotta close it up.
But okay. Oops.
All right. Well, that was all we
That's
wanted to
cool.
know,
We've
Bruce.
cursed before.
Okay.
Thank you for answering our call, and then we'll talk to you later, all right, buddy? All right, we'll have you on the show soon. All right, see you, bud. All right, so essentially he said it was funny. That being said, thank you guys for watching. This is the end of the show. We're trying to cut it down. Subscribe as always, turn on notifications so you know every time we upload. Our Instagram information will all be down in the description. The video link will be down in the description. And comment if the video is funny or not, so we can find out if I'm crazy or cruel. But that being said, thank you guys for watching. As always, follow us on Instagram. And if you have a question to somebody, feel free to ask us. I don't care. Do what you want to do. Audio listeners, thank you for listening. Shout out to Kier. Shout out to Zendaya. Shout out to everybody who loves watching our show. That being said, God bless and thank you guys. Bye.